Okay, so welcome back to our next episode in our podcast, and we want to welcome today our youngest son, Samuel Queen. How are you today?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you, Mom?
I'm doing good, sweetheart. So, we hear that there's a lot going on in the States, and we just wanted to get your take on it. We talked to your brothers earlier, and everybody's a little on nerves. How are things going with you there in Maryland?
In Maryland, I haven't really seen anything. I know there's stuff happening over in D.C., but there's not too much really happening over here in Maryland. And also, I was talking to Noah last night about what's happening over in Virginia and everything. He was like, well, where they are in Fredericksburg, like nothing's really happening there either, but in Richmond and Manassas, they're saying that it's going crazy. But when I was talking to Noah last night and everything, and I had talked to you about it before, and I was talking about the riots and everything. I don't understand anything about the riots. I don't understand how that is going to help in any form.
Okay.
And when I was talking to Noah last night about it, what?
Go ahead.
Okay. And I was talking to Noah last night about it, but he actually made it a little bit more sense. Not saying it's okay, but when I don't know how the riot started or how it even got to that point, but when it did happen and they ran over into, I'm guessing they ran over into Target and they threw the tear gas and everything. The tear gas hits you, of course it's going to burn your eyes, it's going to burn your lungs and everything, but it also burns your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So milk helps neutralize that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can get why they ran into Target, and that's probably when everything started happening. People see people running in there grabbing stuff and obviously trying to help somebody, but then other people, they're going to take that advantage and go and stealing TVs and doing other stuff, which is of course not right. And also, I think a lot of that is, some of it is staged, where other people are coming in just to come in and cause havoc and just do stupid stuff. There was a video that I posted on my Facebook yesterday about some girl. She came out of the courthouse. I think it was in LA or Minneapolis, one of them. And she had just came out of the courthouse, and she was there like maybe a couple hours before, and then all of a sudden there's a pile of bricks sitting right in front of the courthouse. Somebody put it there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just,
You're absolutely correct that the looting and everything else should not be a part of the protest. The looting is most likely not by the legitimate protesters, because they're there for a reason. They're there to make their voices heard, not to destroy their city. But you do have people who are coming in from outside of the cities, and they're there to cause problems. They want to make the protesters look like they're only out for an opportunity. And there have been several speakers who have come out to say, no, this is not what it's all about. And they've got to keep pushing that through. They've got to make it clear that, no, we are not here to riot. We are here to peacefully protest because we are tired of what has been done to our race. And the worst thing that we saw yesterday was Mayor de Blasio on TV after one of the police SUVs tried to ram a barrier where there were a bunch of protesters behind it. Now, granted, the protesters were throwing trash, and they were, and they shouldn't have been throwing trash, but you give them a fine. You give them a fine for being disruptive, and if you have to take them to jail for the night, then you do that. But you don't make an attempt to hurt someone especially if you're the police, because that's what they're there protesting.
Yeah, as if I may say, what I saw there, you know, when they run these people over, when a normal person do that, that's attempted murder. So why is not attempted murder for the cops? I mean, and they're doing it massive. I mean, there were at least 30 people in front of that car, and I don't know if they killed or hurt somebody.
They didn't.
Okay, but still, it's attempted murder. If I do that, I'm going to prison.
Exactly.
Exactly. And here's another thing too, because they now have arrested Derek Chauvin. He's in custody, and he has a bail of like $500,000, which is not enough for me to rate that he should not
Exactly.
even have a chance of life, in my personal opinion. But I was reading something else on Facebook. I don't know how true it is, but they're saying that prosecutors do not have enough evidence to convict the other 3 officers.
Oh, come on. That, you know,
I don't understand how you don't have enough evidence. You had one guy on it with his knee on the neck. The other 2, they were holding him. They helped him holding down George, and then one other one was pushing back the crowd. So they're all in that. They're all helped it happen.
and you're absolutely right, you know. I mean, there is enough circumstantial evidence. You know, when they have nothing, when they have no evidence, when they have nothing in the hands to arrest somebody, they made up circumstantial evidence. Oh, you said you were going to do it. And that holds in court to take you to prison, to give a verdict, you know, of, yeah, you are not innocent, you know. So what is going on here? You know, just because they're cops, they're over the law? I don't think they should.
Well, I mean, the fact of the matter is that this has gone on for decades. And I can only wonder how the African American police officers are handling this in their precincts, because I think that there has to be animosity between the different races in the police force as well. You cannot stand there and watch your race being demolished. And that's exactly what is happening.
Yeah. And I hate that it is a race.
You know, it's really sad, because if it isn't the Native Americans, it's the African Americans or the Asian Americans, or the Jewish, it's always somebody else's problem. And the fact of the matter is that we couldn't have a country unless everybody worked together. And that's the message that needs to be hit home.
Also, what I saw yesterday is the reporters. They are creating such a sensation, you know. I saw yesterday that one guy was rioting and he broke a window with his skateboard. And, you know, the reporter is saying that the guy got hurt, he's bleeding, and another guy comes to bandage his hand. So he starts saying, watch out, he's gonna throw something, he's gonna burn something, he has something on the hand. It's like, don't you see it's a bandage? I mean, I can see it from, you know, that creating this.
Chill out. Like, it's not what you're making it out to be, and then now you're just inciting violence.
Exactly.
That's all that's going to happen.
Exactly.
And I mean, but there's also things where there was one case where a white guy had stabbed a black guy in the riot.
Mm-hmm.
And the cops were coming down to go put him in the car and take him out there to the hospital and everything. But the cops could barely get him in the car. And they had to form like a human shield around the back of the vehicle, which I don't understand why they just didn't go trunk and everything. But they formed like a human shield around the back of the vehicle, and they're pushing the car down while stuff is being thrown at them and everything like that. So I'm just like, y'all, they're really trying to help in that situation. They are trying to help.
Right.
What are we doing?
And unfortunately, the
I'm
atmosphere.
not saying, like, it's just different parts of, it's just different people just doing stupid shit, just doing stupid stuff like that, where what are you gonna say now? Like, they're literally trying to help you, and you're not. You're the person causing the problem.
Well, that's the problem, is the atmosphere is filled with mistrust. You don't know exactly what's going to happen to that person when they're put in the back of a police car, because you can't actually trust the police. And that's the thing that the police have to work on. They have to work on gaining back the trust of the public.
You know what that reminds me, Sam? I don't know if you know about history a little bit, but like here in Germany, when Hitler was in power and he wanted to get rid of the Jews, there is something called here the Night of Glass, and he.
It's when they broke all the Jewish stores.
Exactly. He wanted actually to get rid of the Jews, you know, and get them into jail, saying that they were vandalizing everything. And he sent the brown shirts, that was his private army, to go and break every single window from the Jews. So next day, every single Jew, I mean, they were the ones that had the economy running, and all of them were insured. So the insurance, they have to pay billions to those Jews to replace those windows, no? So when Hitler realized, okay, I messed up because now this is gonna get the economy down, I thought I was gonna get those Jews into prison, and that now they're claiming the insurance, you know. It's pretty much what's going on right now there, you know, but in another scale. They're trying to picture the black population and the Latinos as the trash, or like the criminals or whatever. But whenever something like this happens and somebody gets to make the video or to show it, to make it public, then people realize, it's not like they picture it, you know.
Well,
So,
look,
I think we live in a time where we can actually have video. Like, this is exactly what happened. And that's the other thing I don't get behind this whole thing. Because when they arrested him, they said he was resisting arrest, right? And the only video that we had at the time was him being with the cop with his knee on the guy's neck.
right.
And then other CCTV footage came out where they had him pulling out the car, which the only part that I saw him on the other side of the vehicle when they were actually putting him in handcuffs, and then them taking him over to the building or whatever, and they sat him down. And then
well, I can tell you, I have been
they
involved.
picked him back up, and he never do that whole time where they have him in the handcuffs. It's neutralized.
Well, I can tell you, these people, they use always the excuse, you know, that the person is being violent or that they are fearing for their lives in order to control the situation with violence, you know. They get the person down and the person is asking for mercy, you know, I cannot breathe, you're hurting me, just cuff me, you know, and just put me in the car, but don't hurt me, man, don't hurt me. And they still do it out of fun, you know, and the excuse is, no, he's being violent. No.
Right. But here's the thing, you have him in handcuffs, you got 4 officers. Y'all couldn't take him and put him in the car. And then also when he was on the ground and they had the knee on him, they said, you literally heard them say, are you gonna stand up and get in the car? Do you wanna stand up? He's saying yes. Let me stand up, please. And yet you're still sitting on him.
Right.
They just completely disregarded what he said.
Right.
He assassinated me.
So what do you have to argue about that now? Like, you're completely in the wrong. And everybody can see it.
All of them should go to jail because that is the one assassinated him cold-blooded, and the other ones standing were accessories to murder. So they have to go to prison. It's not that they're just gonna lose their job. People have to fight for that, you know. They need to judge those guys too.
Okay, well, I want to just go ahead. Go
They
ahead.
wouldn't have lost their job if they didn't do anything wrong. So therefore, you should already know they're in the
Exactly. So look, it's been great talking to you, Sam. I hear you have some good news.
Some good news.
Yes. Didn't you have, aren't you working on a project?
Oh, yes. So I have t-shirts coming out, Spa Bay clothing. I don't have one on right now, but yeah, I do have t-shirts coming out. Just come and look at my Facebook or just DM me and I will let you know everything about them.
Excellent.
T-shirts, backpacks, face masks, got it all.
And what's the name again?
Spa Bay clothing.
Excellent. All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing that when it comes out. Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much. You have a great day. I love you.
I love you, Mom. Bye, Carlos.
Ciao, Sam.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and share this video to support our channel. And don't forget to watch the next one.